the man discovered an oil lamp in an antique shop. Curious, he rubbed the lamp a few times. The next second, a man claiming to be a genie appeared. He told the man he could grant him 3 wishes. After saying that, he instantly vanished into thin air, leaving the man standing there bewildered. The man went downstairs and saw 2 shop assistants gathered around the display stand. It turned out that a ring worth millions had disappeared from the showcase, even though the 2 had never left the stand. At that moment, the man touched his jacket pocket. He found the missing ring inside. He hurried back upstairs. The genie appeared again. He told the man that was just a small gift, and would not count toward the 3 wishes. After hesitating for a moment, the man made his first wish. He wanted money that would last him a lifetime. The next second, the genie appeared behind him carrying a suitcase. The man opened it to find stacks of neatly arranged cash. The genie then asked him to make his second wish. Without thinking, the man said he wanted a beautiful woman who loved him. Soon the genie returned with a stunning woman. The woman saw the stacks of cash and eagerly rushed toward them. The man turned to the genie and asked if she would ever betray him. The genie assured him that her memories had been erased, so they could live together without worries. The genie then asked the man for his final wish. The man wished for a compatible heart. It turned out he had a severe heart condition and needed a transplant to survive. After hearing his third wish, the genie disappeared immediately. At the same time, the man received a call from the hospital. They told him they had found a perfect match for his heart transplant, and so the man gained health, wealth, and love. He went from an ordinary middle-aged man to someone who had it all. 5 years passed in the blink of an eye. One day, while having dinner with his wife, he went to his room to get a bottle opener. Just as he stepped inside, he heard the sound of shattering glass outside. When he returned to the yard, his wife was gone. She had vanished into thin air within just 10 seconds. The man called the police. They checked the surveillance cameras around the villa, but just before he entered the house, the footage had been disrupted by some kind of signal interference. All the recorded content was lost. By the time the surveillance resumed, his wife was already gone. They checked other cameras, but all had the same result. Just then, the phone in the room rang. It was a call from the kidnappers. They demanded $100 million in exchange for his wife, and he had to bring the antique lamp alone to the designated location. The man immediately prepared the money and drove to the meeting point. The police had officers secretly stationed nearby. The man stepped into the warehouse and held up the oil lamp. Suddenly, the police monitoring the situation experienced interference with their signals. The warehouse lights flickered on. His wife sat motionless in a chair like a robot. Then footsteps echoed from behind. The man turned around and was shocked to see the genie. The genie told him he was here to collect his debt. He asked if the man still remembered the suitcase. As the $100 million transferred into a black suitcase, the man rushed forward, demanding to know why. The genie simply replied, "Now I am here to fulfill your first wish from 5 years ago." Even the gifted ring was taken back. By the time the genie reappeared, the suitcase had vanished. The man realized that the genie was now taking back the second wish. The genie took his wife and sent her back in time to his past self 5 years ago. The man collapsed to the ground in terror. He suddenly remembered